the freehousevalues.com microsites or subdomains, which every freehousevalues.com user or agent gets to create as many as they want, is a powerful, powerful tool to drive traffic to. It's a wonderful tool to use for your Google AdWords just in your local area. It's also a really good tool to use for Facebook marketing because you can really target down a certain demographic or a certain geographic area. And this, and what you're looking at right here, is very simply the default microsite. For instance, if mine is buddyblake.freehousevalues.com, everybody that has a freehousevalues.com account gets a default one, and it actually looks like the main site. Strangely enough, I personally find in my market that we get better results using this than if we customize it too much. But the beauty of the microsites is you get to tailor the engagement process. You get to tailor it whether you want to ask for the phone number, the last name, you want to ask a different question. And I'll show you what I'm doing right now with our team that's working quite well. And it enables us to get the potential home sellers into our database so that we can start the saved searches. The value snapshot starts going out once a month. And also we can start the engagement process by mailing them something in snail mail, one of our seller books and things like that. But I'm just going to walk through and show you what we're doing with this particular default microsite. And keep in mind, you can create dozens or however many you want for your area, for whatever you want to focus on and drive traffic to it. And the beauty is, no matter who comes to it, whether they're in Hawaii, whether they're in North Carolina or Alaska, you're going to get the lead that comes to you, no matter where it comes from, no matter what zip code it's in, if it comes to your microsite. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type a property address that I'm familiar with. Let's see, 5. And that's the one I want. I'm going to hit the little search bar. And you'll notice it's a little bit different than the national site. First off, it does identify the satellite view. But you'll notice it has the first name, last name, email, and telephone. Now, if you say, I want to show the telephone field, but I don't require it, it's going to populate this optional field, this little optional text. And what we're finding is housevalues.net. And what we're finding on this is 910-795. Actually, I'm going to leave it off. The people, if they don't, we're getting a lot more signups with this instead of so many no user datas because they don't mind really giving their email, but they don't want to give their phone number. So if there's a phone number inputted in there, it's a wonderful tool because then you know they want you to call them or they expect you to call them. And then also, one of the options you can do is when you're creating your microsite is you can ask a opt-in question, and it's an open-ended. And we always use this one, when are you wanting to move? Well, we don't want to ask a yes or no, are you moving soon? Or we don't want to ask the old questions, how motivated are you 3 to 6 months? We would rather them either leave it blank or give us their version of the story. Because if they give a version of the story and fill this out, then it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to give them a ring back. So I'm going to say before the end of the year. And we always say move instead of buying or selling just because that covers buyers and sellers. And so see the home value now. And it's going to process down. And there it is. And it shows the value. The beautiful thing is when you get the lead that comes to you, it's going to show the questions and answers, and it's going to show all those things. And of course, we use the text message notifier for our system so that we get the text messages when they come in. And then we can just, if they put a phone number, we can click to call right off our cell phone. And then also we can use either on the desktop or laptop or on the cell phone or iPad, we can use the BombBomb video email integration. And we'll talk about that more in another video. I just wanted to show you kind of a best practice with the microsite. This is working extremely good. This is a wonderful tool. We run them all to this with our database. We put our database in our system so they're getting our value snapshot. That's our past customers, sphere of influence, expired, anything that's a prospective potential home seller. And we put them in the system so that they start getting it. And then we drive them, find out what your value of your house is worth online now, to our microsite. So it's a wonderful tool. It creates fantastic engagement opportunities, and it's a good value to your customer because it's giving them an idea of what their home might sell for, and so it's just a wonderful tool. Anyhow, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to shoot us an email. It's buddy@freehousevalues.net or buddy@buddyblake.com. Thank you.